beautiful music. It's been a traumatic few days for us because we've had the fires in both our farm and Mijas Pueblo. So we've been up most of the night, just keeping an eye out on the fires and listening to all the up-to-date stories of the firemen and watching the helicopters come and go, dropping the water over the fire. And it's been a very interesting few days, exhausting to be honest, because we actually cleared the whole house out and the academy of everything just so nothing gets damaged. And then we brought it all back again. So we're kind of exhausted. I didn't get much sleep for the past 3 or 4 days. So it's lovely to be here today just to share something that's been very interesting over the past week. And that is an accumulation of shadow banning. So when I first started this beautiful channel, we were getting a few hundred followers a day, subscribers. Then it kind of grew and the lemon video got to 1 million. And at that point we were getting roughly 1,000 subscribers a week. And it continued that way from 50,000 followers to, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000, 120,000, 130,000. And then we got to around about 150,000, something like that. And all of a sudden, because of the content that I create, Instagram, Facebook, all the companies that are all one anyway, joined together and basically shadow banned me. So at this moment in time, I constantly look at to see how's things growing and is it growing, and nothing's growing. Everything is actually reducing. So for the maybe 50 subscribers a month that I get now, I know it's laughable, there's 100 that disappear. And the more I look into it, the more I ask a lot of people who are into all of this algorithms, they said, Mark, you're targeted and that you're just going to have to accept it. And I said, well, that's no problem. I accept that. But what's kind of happened now is that it seems that I've been targeted on Instagram, and not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 devious accounts have been created under my name, and they've taken all my photos, information, and created their own site, and they're emailing everybody saying, hi, it's Mark, I'd love to give you a reading. Yeah, well, that's going to be a bit strange, isn't it? Because I retired years ago. But people are so taken back by it and, oh, I'm special. Oh, yes, I'd love to. Yeah, if you want me to give you a reading, all you need to do is donate a bit of money to me. I'll send you the link to donate the money to. And thus, today I've had 3 or 4 people saying I've just been scammed. Yesterday, about 15. And their names are not Mark Bajerski, it's Mark Bajjerski or Bajerskii. And people just are so taken back by the feeling that I've contacted them, that there's a kind of ego in there as well, and they just fall for it. And it's really heartbreaking. Now, I put out a statement yesterday saying, don't ask me for any money back, because I didn't take the money off you. If you want money, you go back to the scammer. You go to Instagram, you make a complaint, but don't come to me, guys. I didn't do this. This is not my fault. Don't blame me. Don't start asking for money from me, because it's got nothing to do with me, guys. Now, last year, the same thing happened. I ended up paying over 600 euros out, pounds, that I felt guilty because somebody had lost their money. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, guys, but you're going to have to start thinking and feeling more than anything. Intuition is far more important. And if you've been jib-jabbed, then there's nothing I can do, because I've realized that a lot of people have lost the connection between this and this. So I am not going to send you a crystal or, send you money. It's your fault. I would never contact anybody, even at the beginning of my career. I would never contact anybody and say, oh, I want to give you a reading. It was just out of all principle. And if you cannot see that, then there's nothing I can do to help. And I'm really sorry. My heart goes out to you that you've lost so much money. You know, on one hand, it's so kind of you, but I've never asked anybody for money. If I ever do something, I'll do like I do now. I've got a lovely raffle on, and if you go to markbajerski.com and buy a crystal or an oil, and if it's over a certain price this time, you get a chance to win all of these. That's the kind of thing I do. Sponsoring or helping Richie Allen or whoever. Sometimes I'll mention that, but never directly ask you for money. Never. That should raise alarm bells straight away. Nobody in their right mind and heart would ever ask you directly for money. Okay? They're just scavengers. They're vultures. They're thieves. They're people who don't care about you. They just want to rip you off. And there's nothing I can do. This is about you now starting to have to think and feel. Discernment. Anyway, that said, I'm wishing you all a lovely day today. I'm not going to let it upset me. It is what it is. Anybody who speaks the truth is being targeted now by all of these demonic, dark apps. Instagram, Facebook, they kicked me off a long time ago. I've got a Facebook account with 600 people on there now. I don't really use it. Instagram, I'm really got to the point where I think it's so demonic that I'm thinking about cancelling that completely and coming off. So then if anybody does get scammed, that's your own fault. You know, I'm not even on there. And here, well, we're doing our best to try and keep this channel going, but it's not looking good. I got another warning the other day for the last video I did. So it's like, you just can't speak anymore. It's that simple. They're watching me, and like many of my beautiful friends who have been kicked off, I think I've done pretty well thus far to stay on here from certain things that I've said, which is called truth. You can't speak the truth. You can talk about, you know, child rape. You can talk about pornography. You can share it as freely as you want under my comments. No problem. No problem. They have no issues with any of that. But you start speaking the truth, and they will suppress you. And that's what this app, that's what these people who own these apps do. That's what they want. They want chaos. They want sex. They want child pornography. They want trafficking. They want anything that causes hate, pain, and suffering. Why? Because it raises the frequency of darkness. And there's a few of us out there who are trying to share that with the world. We try and say, look up, guys. They're spraying over us. We're trying to say, open your eyes, guys. They're trying to poison us. We keep trying to share things with you all the time. But so many people are just bought up in the suffering, in the fear, in the breaking news of all the mainstream media outlets. All of them are dark. All of these apps are dark. All of them. But there's a few people, a few shining lights who are still trying to raise the frequency in this world. And that's what I try and do daily. But it can be very, very challenging when I put a video up and there's nothing but sex links all the time. And they do this deliberately, because as soon as you press a sex link, they can then use it against you for the rest of your life. They can say, oh yeah, Mr. Bajerski looks at child pornography. Oh yeah, why is that then? Oh, because you pressed this link underneath you. Oh right, so I accidentally pressed a link, which sometimes people do. I know you do, because you've told me. And that's it, you're done. They've got you. And that's exactly what this is. It's a trap. YouTube is a trap, and that's why they allow all the dirty and filthy stuff on here of all these algorithms that are purposely wanting to trap you to go into pornography. As soon as you click it, they've got you. And that is what this is. It's a trap. It's all a dark trap. And I know this sounds awful, but it's true. And that's why I'm making this video. Open your eyes. Listen to what I've just said. Follow your heart. They're trying to grab you and net you in, so they've got you forever. They can then say, oh yeah, you clicked on this. You're into child porn, or you're into this. Yeah, This is all devious, guys, all of it. And you can clearly see now, well, maybe you can't because some people just can't see anything. But if you can't see that everything that's happening right now is to stop beautiful souls from being pure because they're trying to do anything they can to find a way to get you and pull you into their cesspit of darkness. Be aware, guys. Box clever, be smart, and have a beautiful day. I really mean that. Have a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm a bit exhausted from the fires and all that, and I'm a bit exhausted from all the messages I get daily telling me that you've been scammed. You know, it takes its toll. It really does, guys. And please, please, if you've been scammed, just keep it to yourself, because I already know people are being scammed every day. I already know that you've seen all of these pornographic and all of these child abuse sites being put onto my comments. I know all of this. There's nothing I can do because the dark YouTube want this. They don't care about getting rid of this. They only care about getting rid of people who are kind, beautiful, and caring, who speak the truth. That's all they care about. The rest they want to leave there because it's a cesspit. And you have to wade your way through this cesspit to find bright lights in this world. And it's true. It's becoming harder to find bright lights because they are making it difficult. They're stopping you from having a bell. Oh yeah, remember that? Oh yeah, just subscribe to Mark, press the bell. You'll get a notification. No, you won't. No, you won't. They're stopping you from finding me, and that's the truth. That only a few hardened people who really love the message that I share on a weekly and monthly and yearly basis will find me. But most others don't even know who I am or where I am anymore. They forgot about me because the cesspit of darkness is stopping the light from shining, but shining a light on the darkness. And that's what this app is. That's what Facebook is. That's what's Instagram. It isn't Zuckerberg. It isn't Bezos. It's all of these people who are up front. It's all a dark entity. And those who are pretending to control this have no control at all. This is all about darkness, and we have to wake up. But I wish I had the answer, but I don't. I have no answers anymore. It's just becoming so dark. But I've just got to keep going, keep making videos, keep sharing my truth, keep sharing my academy, my oils, incense, my workshops, and hopefully one or two of you will feel it and join and maybe buy a crystal and work with it and feel better. And then I feel better. And that's what it's all about. Have a great day, guys. Love you all.